Love you to go. Alex, so much. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. It's going to be a very quick one. Without wasting further time, we need to hear it. Hey, and I need to end this music for now because you know the time is very short. I've been trying to connect. I don't know what was wrong with my mobile phone, but thank God I'm able to connect, and I have a short time for a very fantastic video that I have and a very fantastic, feelings that I have towards this post of our Prime Minister. Hey, Mazi Simon Ekpa, Pastor Van want to say, I love you. I love you. And you have been the source of our life. The fact that Biafrans are alive today and can breathe, can raise their head and their shoulder high, can actually see hope in the horizon is because we have you. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did us what the wonderful gift that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave to us is our Prime Minister. The best gift. The best gift. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was telling you, you must listen to Simon Ekpa, that was a gift. A gift from Chukwuka.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Ndibo, the most difficult people to lead, the most difficult people to please, the most difficult people, God had to deal with it. God himself, Chukwokike. When he appointed Moses, he called them a stiff-necked people. Okay, you don't know that you are the ones? You didn't know? You were the ones. Forget about this corruption and this stealing. They stole your identity, and they tried to give you another identity. You were the ones in the book. You were the ones. Everything was written about you. Stiff-necked people, very hard and difficult. Sometimes you question God, and in your midst there are very terrible beings. Some people, the devil, knowing how powerful you are, he enters some of you. He knowing how powerful you are, he enters some of you to use you to destroy the work of the Almighty. Now, how in your life can you imagine that somebody like Dave Umahi is an Igbo man? Dave Umahi, a walking demon, a living devil. How in your lifetime, can you imagine that somebody like Peter Obi is also an Igbo man? Igbo. With everything that happened to Igbo, with all Chineke, and they are still rubbing shoulders with those that when they open their hands like this, you see the blood stains of your brothers and sisters. You see, sometimes you just see they are carrying lifeless bodies of Biafrans. Yet you enter a room with them, you negotiate with them on how to fight with them, going up and down, breathing as a human being. And then out of you also, God has to raise. Yeah, let me send this one to hell. I don't know what you're doing in my room. I'll say I have a sad coon. Who sent you into this room? Did they tell you that this place is for play? Banned from the studio. Any day you find this studio again, bloody fool. How in this world? You are living just because of your stomach. Then you will agree that your entire siblings, brothers, and sisters will be annihilated. Hope is a danger. But God will say no. God will always raise a solid savior, deliverer. You see, Simon Ekpa, we must continue to worship God and say, thank you, Chukwokika Abiyama, for such a gift you gave to us through our leader, Onyendu Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who saw the vision and knew that Biafra must be free, and he didn't know that people around him were demons, satanic agents. And when he discovered it, that there is no way they were working with him, he identified one who he knew was able to deliver. And then he told everyone, listen to him. He is bringing a new dimension. He is going to get you out of this mess. I sent you out of my studio and you are still here in the comment section. Sadkun, ban and ban user and delete from your comment. Yeah. You imagine that? Oh, what do I do? There's a video I should have played, but the time is too short. But let me share this screen. The Prime Minister said something. He said, how proud are you to be a part of this generation? How proud are you? If there's anybody that will come into the room to tell us how proud you are, I will give you the microphone. But meanwhile, he said, breaking news, Ohaneze raises alarm, laments, nobody is coming to their meeting again. Iwanya called a meeting and nobody showed up. Biafrans, do you all remember when we gave them vote of no confidence? And I said, they will never rise again. I will be posting the evidence this evening. Ohaneze Ndoshin and Dama. Knowing fully well what Fulani is doing. You remember Ezife? Do you know Emeka Ezife have a sibling that is very close to me? You know, he was telling me, if he wants to talk to the prime minister, he wants to get to. I told him, these people, we are not looking for them. He said, don't know what, give me number. I tried to give him connection. They tried to reach the prime minister, and the prime minister knows who they are. And at the end of the day, it was not long before Emeka Ezife was online, live TV, telling Fulani, we will give you land in Biafra land. We will cohabit with you. We will make peace with you. Emeka Ezife went to the grave with that sin, because a sin, a mortal sin, to try to encourage Fulani, to tell them that there's no problem with you, between you and Ndibo. People that want to exterminate you, and all your hair bent is to keep them around you. People like Mba, all this, everybody we have ever given vote of no confidence. I'm telling you, watch and you see how events will unfold. Just watch. You will see how events will unfold. I'm telling you, there's a beautiful video I'm supposed to play. And this person in this video is I think he's an Hausa person. I know Chooks is in my room, but I need to play this video. Chooks, don't worry. If I can't give you time to come in, I will give you when next will come. But just hang on there. Let me play this video. And let me switch my camera. Let me switch my camera first. Very quick. This video, people, you need to listen to what this guy was saying. You know, these are people that, you know, they should have known. But the only thing we want to promise them is that Biafrans, you know, have already given them a vote of no confidence, and Biafrans have already left Nigeria. So there's something he said in that video, saying we are one people. We are not one. We are not part of Nigeria. Did they not tell you? So whatever Dave Umar is doing, he is rightfully doing it because he has been cursed. We are not part of Nigeria. We're not part of Nigeria. So if anybody is thinking that we are part of Nigeria, you're making a mistake. Now listen to him. Listen to him. Very, very important. I'll play this maybe for like 3 or 4 minutes. Hopefully you will get something from it. Later in the day, I will get the video. I will play it in a live, a proper way.
Caesar, I'm extremely disappointed at David Umahi. Those are the kinds of statements I don't expect to hear from a senior government official. And
Wait.
Caesar, I'm extremely disappointed at David Umahi. Those are the kinds of statements I don't expect to hear from a senior government official. And, you know, he's a man I tend to respect, you know, because he's a hard-working individual. And, you know, he knows his onions when it comes to engineering and Ministry of Works and roads constructions and things like that. So I have a lot of respect for him. But particularly, I felt offended by that statement, because I've said it on this program severally. I detest the dog whistling of an entire ethnic group in Nigeria. And let's call a spade what it is. It's becoming one too many that we want to consistently and continuously scapegoat the Igbo ethnic tribe in Nigeria, and it's unacceptable. It is unacceptable because there is a history of violence targeted at that group since 1953 in our country. Listen, Caesar, a meeting was held in Lagos, not necessarily in Parliament. Anthony Enahoro moved a motion for the independence of Nigeria. The North opposed that motion, and at the train station, when they were going back to their constituency, they met a crowd that was essentially mocking them. They got back to the North. Chief Akintola led a tour across the North, you know, to campaign essentially for the independence, to rally the North in support of Nigerian independence. Guess what happened after that? Riots broke out in northern parts of Nigeria, particularly in Kano, where over 240 Igbos were massacred. Were they the ones that demanded for Nigeria to have an independence at that time? In 1966, particularly in May, months before the Civil War happened, thousands of them were massacred across northern cities, and they had to flee to the east for safety because thousands of them were indiscriminately killed for what they knew nothing about, right? So let's not even talk about the Civil War and the hundreds of thousands that were massacred, and the fact that after 1970, this entire ethnic group had to start from the scratch again to begin to build their lives. And Caesar, look at what they have done since 1970. A group that left or started from nothing, went to Bauchi, went to Kano, went to Meduguri, went to Akure, went to Ogun State. And look what they have built in 40 years of hard work, grit, and no support from the federal government. Look what they have done for themselves. But what we consistently and continuously do is to signal hatred and violence against the group. And this thing has to stop. We can't continue a country. Listen, if you don't want a group of people to be a part, let them go then. I don't understand this. Every turn, there has to be an excuse to single out an ethnic group. I give you a typical example. Just like the past elections, I heard people telling, how can the Obi, for instance, have scored 98% in 7 states to the north? How can he have scored 97%? Muhammadu Buhari, under a PDP-led federal government, scored over 90% votes in 4 northern states. Go and check the results in Katsina. Go and check the results in Bauchi. Go and check the results in Jigawa. He scored over 90% in those states under the leadership of the PDP as the federal government. So it was okay for Buhari to score over 90% in his own core constituency, but something utterly went wrong when Obi did this in the southeast. This ethnic group have always been part of a nationalist political party and never really have ever built a regional movement. All the times they have supported a political party have been national political parties right from the NCNC.
Yeah, true.
They have a stakeholder in the PDP. They don't have a regional party in the sense that we had ACN in the southwest, in the sense that they had AMPP in the north. They did not have the behemoth of a regional political party. So where is all this hate coming from? Where is...
This thing is long. I'm gonna upload this video on YouTube, and maybe later this evening, if we have a general broadcast, I will play it. Or even if it's my private broadcast, I will play it. But this is coming from an Hausa person. I think a northerner. I don't know where it comes from, but it's a northerner. And all these criminals you see, all these people that we gave our vote of no confidence, they have knowledge of all these things. Yet, they continue the nationalist nonsense. Peter Obi knew all these things. And then when we have, our people have been murdered, millions and millions. When we have come to the end of all these crossroads, we said, no way, we must have our nation. And they have refused to let you go. Won't you go by yourself? If they said they must tie you, there was a war, they tied so many, and then they gave you only 20 pounds thinking that you will never survive. Yet you survive. Over 40 years, you went to their places everywhere, you survive. Yet you want to be there. For what? What? We have no problem with those of you that want to remain there. That is why we are engaging in a referendum that is going on now. Look, everything is practically working automatically and together. Coincidentally working. Voting is going on. Preparation for our declaration is going on. Everything will happen. I'm telling you. And Nigeria, for Nigeria, we will deal with Nigeria. We are going to deal with Nigeria very heavily. Nigeria, you will feel the pain. In fact, the pain they will feel. Oh my goodness me. So there's a lot to be said, but I am forever grateful to Chukwuka Okike for the Prime Minister we have today. Rugged, ruthless, determined, mentally tough, and ready to deliver. And I want to guarantee you, I bet you, with my own life, we must deliver. We must deliver. I don't know, people are in my room, but my time is up. So, Chooks, just say hello to Biafrans because my time is up. Okay? This evening we will do something very unique. Very unique. Say hello to Biafrans.
Hello, Biafrans. Hello, my people. I love you all, and God bless you all. Pastor Vam, do you know that this man needs to be preserved? Because I'm saying this, I'm sorry, because he has something that is bothering him. This man needs to be preserved. Like unlike Madaya Malafia. Unlike that man, this man, I'm not.
Don't worry. I just want you to greet Biafrans because my time is up. I don't have time anymore. My time is coming up.
Thank you. I thank you all. I thank all our listeners, our supporters. Airborne, my brother. Airborne. Go.
Airborne. Thank you. Yeah, Mazio Koro, don't worry. You will not be able to come in. When we come this evening, I'll bring you up. I see you. It is very deep. Whatever you are doing, every day you need them to pray. As we have been praying for Mazen Namdekan, we have already secured his safety. Mazen Namdekan is having his safe freedom without any hurt. Hurt will never happen to him. I'm telling you, because they can see how everywhere is boiling. There is fire on the mountain. They can't save themselves anymore. And they can't do us more harm. My name is Rafael Chamaka Jere, aka Pastor Van Van Van. Until I see you later tonight, keep the fire burning. I love you all. I do. Grazie, amore mio. Grazie. I love you all. Please share this video and let it go viral. I'm going to see you guys later tonight. And it's going to be hot. Very, very hot. We'll play this video and their fans will come. All of them, Dave, all of them, I am telling you, they will run. None of them will ever step their feet in Biafra land again. None of them. Ohanes Ndibo is finished now. Gone completely. We are happy to be a part of this generation. I'll see you all later.
You don't say to mama, you don't redo. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality, scan nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set Mazen Namdekan free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra. Most I judge a bless Biafra. Chukwuki Biafra bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Started in 1804 by Uthman Danfodio. Rinom go be to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Hausa, Marili and Pura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom. Yahweh must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra.
This year, remember to always talk about Samanekpa. If you do not talk about Samanekpa, I will make you talk about Samanekpa. I noticed that they stopped talking about me, and so I couldn't stand it. Whenever they feel like they want to stop, I feel threatened. I am telling you the fact.
Our Prime Minister, concerning Muta, he sent Rabakashire, we so many Biafra land. Why women are Syria? Can you recook Makadate? I got mentioned
If there is no problem, I will cause problem. So you talk about me. My post is like a drug. We'll be there sharing Samanekpa. Oh, it happened in Syria. You even went and as far as digging information what happened in Syria to defend Nigeria. Within 1 year, we resisted the battalion of Nigerian army, decimated 30 armored tanks. Why are you not talking about that? So those people that have access to media that are fighting the Biafra government, they are broadcasting for us, and the media team of the government is also working. We control the entire media team. That is what is happening. We control both the enemy media team and the Biafra government in exile media team. I'm telling you the fact. We control everybody, and that is what they will never ever understand. Because the more they talk about us, the more we are using the platform. So what I'm doing is using their platform by proxy. So for the fact that they are talking about me every day, every night, my brother, it is what I enjoy the most, because it is creating awareness even to the people that love them. They are getting tired of listening about me on their platform. Go there and watch them. It is only 20 person, 27. The highest they can get are 200 people watching. And if you see 200, I am one of them. And if I can be one of them, many of you are part of it. We must follow them bomba to make sure that they are broadcasting for us, and the Biafra government in exile media team broadcasting for the government. So we are using the both media.
For the month of November, woto to the enemies of Biafra. Woto to the enemies of Biafra. When we land on you, we will destroy everything you have except you are genuinely fighting for Biafra. Woto to the enemies of Biafra. Woto to those who sold Mazen Namdekan either directly or indirectly.
Woto woto to those who have joined their hand afterthought to betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra. Woto woto to those who have soiled their hands in the blood of innocent Biafrans and innocent ESN commanders. You will never know peace. Woto woto to you who say Biafra will not come. Woto woto to those who say if Biafra, instead of Biafra to come, they will rather die. Woto woto to all of you. The gods of our land have destroyed you. You will never rise again. You will never, ever, ever rise again. You will never rise again. Any native doctor that tries to make you rise, his power and everything he have in this life will be destroyed, completely destroyed. Ọkpụkpụ mbụ abụrụ ọkpụkpụ na anọ mmadụ n'onu onye aha ka dị ndụ. No. Ọkpụkpụ nke mụ ọ nọrọ gị n'onu ogbuo gị pii. No matter what, you can't take it out. Agbago mụ Nigeria n'onu. Gbaa ndị iro Biafra n'onu. Gbaa ndị si na Biafra agaghị abịa in 2023 n'onu. Arọ ma ha n'onu na-akụ ha wọwọ. Woto woto. Ọkpụkpụ a, you can never swallow it and you can never bring it out. So I want you people to understand that propaganda is ongoing. They even say they are signing petition to arrest Simon Ekpa. I do not know, what kind of petition they are signing to arrest Simon Ekpa for other reasons. These people don't understand that we are actually in freedom fighting. Freedom fighting where we do not validate Nigeria state. We are fighting for our freedom. Nigeria state have committed war crime, genocide, crime against humanity in our land, leading us to take the decisive decision we are taking today. And every necessary measure will be taken to make sure that we save Biafrans from Nigeria. Come 2023.